Hello everyone, welcome back. In this final project, we will see how we can take any text and generate some multiple choice questions automatically without any human intervention. So this project will put together a lot of concepts that we have already seen and build an automated system to take any text and generate MCQs. So we are going to take an article on Elon Musk and Dogecoin, and automatically we'll generate these type of MCQ questions without any human intervention, as well as generate distractors for the correct answer. So first let's see how a teacher would generate questions from any context or document. So if we give this article to a teacher, they would read through the document and identify key sentences or concepts. Then once they are done with that, they would come up with some keywords that are present in the sentence to frame questions out of, to which keywords are the answers. So here in this case, perhaps Musk, Tesla, Bitcoin, Dogecoin, etc. are keywords, and then they'll form their multiple choice question from that. So they'll pick important concepts or sentences, and from those sentences they'll pick keywords and then generate multiple choice questions like this. For example, what company did Musk say would not accept Bitcoin payments? The correct answer is Tesla, and wrong answers are like Nissan, Ford, and Toyota. So this is how teachers would generate questions. So in their mind, when they read through the content or blog post, they'll just identify important sentences slash keywords, key phrases in their mind, and automatically phrase the questions from there. And we will see how we can pose it as an NLP problem and simulate the same thing that teachers follow in their mind intuitively. We'll do the same thing using NLP. So first thing is, you can pose it as a summarization problem where important concepts or important sentences are obtained from the long document that we have. So summarization could be abstractive or extractive. Extractive simply means you pick out the important sentences as it is and form a summary. Abstractive means you will rewrite some of the sentences or combine some of the sentences in forming the summary. And one thing is that we can use the same T5 transformer model to do abstractive summarization. Then after abstractive summarization, you can perhaps paraphrase the sentences that we got in summarization. So if you take the extractive summarization route, then perhaps you need to paraphrase. But if you take the abstractive summarization route, then already sentences are somewhat slightly rephrased, so you perhaps do not need step 2. And once you get the summary, you extract some keywords from it. So we have seen several different algorithms previously to extract keywords. And once you extract those keywords, so with the summary as the context and these keywords, you can generate questions. We have already trained a model to generate questions taking in context and answer and generating a question. And we have also seen how we can generate distractors using several algorithms like WordNet, Sense2Vec, etc. So this is something that we have already seen, where you can give in context and answer, and you can ask our T5 model to generate a question. Similarly, when you take the base T5 model, summarization is already provided by the Google T5 transformer model, where you can just give summarize colon and your whole text, and if you give that to T5, it will automatically generate summary. Now we have already also seen that you can give in any article or text, and we have seen how we can use multipartite rank to generate keywords, to extract keywords like Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Tesla, cryptocurrency, etc. So again, just going over the flow that we have. So we get the whole document, then we summarize it into just few sentences. From those, from that summarized paragraph or set of sentences, we'll extract some keywords. Let's say Tesla. Then we give that keyword as well as the context, that is the summary, to the T5 transformer model, and it will generate a question. Now we know that Tesla is the correct answer because that is the keyword that we gave, and we have the generated question with T5 transformer model. Now we can use sense2vec or WordNet algorithms to extract the distractors. So we will see the same thing in code in the next section. Thanks for watching. Hello everyone, welcome back. In this section, we are going to take some content, let's say from this blog post. Elon Musk says he's working with Dogecoin developers. So I just collected this text, and we are going to see how we can generate some MCQs automatically. First, I'll show you the output so that you have a full picture of what we are going to build. Then I'll walk through the code on a high level. So as previously, we'll build a Gradio interface. So to that Gradio interface, you can enter any text and you can choose WordNet or sense2vec to generate distractors, and you can click on submit. And in just 5 seconds, we are able to generate these distractors. What did Musk say he was working with to improve systems transaction efficiency? Correct answer is Dogecoin, wrong answer are Bitcoin, Redcoin, Blackcoin. And what company did Musk say would not accept Bitcoin payments? Correct answer is Tesla. Wrong answers are Toyota, Nissan. You can see that these are not perfect, but if you have a human in the loop system, they can edit these before adding to the question bank. And similarly, you can see the summary here that is generated from the whole context with the keywords highlighted. I use some formatting of HTML so that this is cleanly visible. Now let's go to the top of the Colab notebook and see how we created these things. So first we are going to install some libraries. So these are all the things that we have already seen. Next, I have 2 examples for you to play around with. One is the Elon Musk story, and the second thing is a general children's story of Mouse and the Lion. Let's first see the story. So here we have Elon Musk text. So I'm just initializing this. Now I'm using a summarization model of T5. So just like previous code, I'm downloading the base T5 model from Hugging Face transformers. One thing is that we don't need to train anything. The base model that is provided by Google on Hugging Face already has summarization. You can run the next sections. And you can see that we have generated the summary here, where there is original text and the summarized text. How we are doing is very simple. Just we added a prefix summarize colon and our whole text, and we are using the Hugging Face generate function again to generate a summary between minimum of 75 tokens to 300 tokens, and we automatically get this. So now we have created the summary. Now the next thing is, from the summary text we need to extract some keywords. So we are going to use this summary text as the context. and the keywords that we extract as the keywords and generate questions using our T5 transformer model that we have trained already for question generation. Let's run these sections. So here I am installing PKA library and flash text. And this is another module that you have already seen where we are extracting nouns using multipartite algorithm. And here I am extracting the keywords. So one thing that I am doing here is I am extracting the keywords from this whole text because this has more context and our algorithm extracts better keywords with this. Now all I'm doing is I'm checking if the keyword extracted from here are present in here and only keeping those keywords that are present in the summarized text. Because summarized text is only 3 or 4 lines, we don't have much context to extract keywords. I'm extracting keywords from the whole document and just keeping those keywords that are present in the summarized text. That is exactly what I am doing in this cell. And as you can see, automatically we extract, these are the keywords in the unsummarized text, these are the keywords found in summarized text, and I'm just keeping the top 4 keywords, and I got Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Tesla and cryptocurrency. And here I am running the question generation model. I'm downloading the question generation model from Hugging Face library that we have trained already. I've uploaded a version of that. And here we can run the get question function. You have seen this function also already, and you can see that automatically from this context, that is the summarized version of the context, we are able to extract some keywords, Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Tesla, cryptocurrency, and using our model we generated these questions. Here again we are doing some Gradio visualization. So here we are doing intermediary visualization. This is without the distractors. So without the distractors, we just from this whole text we extracted the summary. This is the summary, and these are the highlighted keywords that we extracted using our keyword algorithm. And for each of the keyword we generated a question. What cryptocurrency did Musk rarely tweet about? Answer is Bitcoin. Similarly, we generated these questions. Now we need to generate distractors. So for distractors, I'm using sense2vec algorithm as well as word2vec. And here I'm loading the sense2vec word vectors. This is an important step where I'm downloading sentence transformers as well. I'll explain that in a bit. So what we are doing here is that when we get back the distractors, for example, if you go to sense2vec demo, so if you type Bitcoin, you can see that you generated all these things: Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, cryptocurrencies, digital currency, Litecoin, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, etc. We are going to use sentence transformers to encode the answer, that is the Bitcoin, into a vector, and also each of these answers into a vector. Then we are going to use an algorithm called as MMR, maximum marginal relevance, that gives weightage to how close these should be to here. So in order to be able to filter among these keywords to have maximum divergence when compared to this vector, we are going to use MMR. And once you use MMR, what's going to happen is, if you have cryptocurrency, cryptocurrencies and crypto space currency, all of these things are going to be combined, and only we extract only one word from there. So any redundant ones that we have, we will be able to filter them. That is exactly what's happening here. And also we are using the previous normalized Levenstein distance that we have already seen. And here I'm also adding a section to extract distractors using WordNet. So here we have seen for, let's say, Bitcoin, we extracted these distractors, Dogecoin and Coinbase, because when we do filtering aggressively, we lose some of the words as well. Now let's go to our final Gradio visualization. You can look through the code where just within this function we call all our previous functions and generate distractors. So you can paste your previous context here. Since WordNet is old, it does not have all these words like Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, etc. So Sense2Vec is much suited for this to generate distractors. As you can see, we generated some MCQs and this is the summary. Now let's take another text. So here I am taking a simple story, The Lion and the Mouse, and grabbing some text from here. And I am using the same text in our Gradio app, but now I am using WordNet because since we have simple words like mouse, lion, etc., those words are available in WordNet. Click on submit. And as you can see, in just 5 seconds we generated some MCQs. What animal lay asleep in the forest? Lion is the correct answer. Cheetah, jaguar, leopard are the wrong answers. This is pretty good. Who begged the lion to let him go? Mouse is the correct answer. These are also different types of mouses. So in our WordNet algorithm where we have co-hyponyms extracted, we extracted these co-hyponyms from our algorithm. And this one's not very good because net is the correct answer, but we didn't do word sense disambiguation, so we got all internet and intranet related to different sense of net. Here I did not add the BERT word sense disambiguation algorithm, so we are getting this. But if you have seen in previous sections, I have shown you how you can use word sense disambiguation from BERT and also get perfect distractors for this word net. That's it. Thanks for watching. You have seen how we can easily give any text and generate MCQs automatically. But one thing to be noted is that there might be errors along the way because first we have summarization, we could have errors there. Then we have keyword extraction. If you don't extract good keywords, then context with bad keywords will generate bad questions. And if you have bad questions and bad answers, you might get bad distractors as well. So I've shown you a workflow where you can automate this, but you can go and tune individual pieces, either keyword extraction algorithm, summarization algorithm with something else. You can replace every part of it with some other high accurate algorithm, and you will be able to achieve what you want. I hope you learned quite a lot in this course. Thanks for watching.